Do you spend money on things that you should spend money on? Or do you blow money on stupid things? That's what every owner-operator questions in his mind, y'all. Stay tuned, I'll be right back. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Trust Trucker channel. Y'all, if you have not already done it, smash the freaking like button. If you don't like the video, you can always go unsmash it. Just lightly tap it to unlike it. You know, y'all know the deal, man. Hit subscribe if you're not already subscribed. For those of you who have come back, appreciate y'all coming back. For you new people, Honey Bunch Sugar Plum, it's the wifey. I'll be back. Alright, y'all, I'm back. When the wifey calls, especially when you know she's at work, you gotta answer, because, you know, she ain't got one of these jobs where she can, like a truck girl, we can hang on the phone all day long while we drive. She can't at her job, so I know if she's calling in the middle of her job, then yeah, there's something up. So I had to take that call, y'all. Anyway, y'all, that's what us owner-operators think. Do you spend money or do you not spend money? Now, some things you have to spend money on, you know, like stuff to keep your business going. Other things you don't have to, but now since I've already done something, I kind of had to. In one of my previous videos, I showed my truck at night out there at the South Carolina, you know, parking area, and I had one of my mud flap lights out. If I didn't have a mud flap light in there, I'd be okay. Trucks don't come with lights in your mud flaps, but since I did, it's got to work. So I did stop at Kinley today. Got me another one. Of course, you know, they 23 bucks a piece, but I got two. So now I've got a spare here that I need to go outside and I need to wire this bad boy in. Also got something else, because my other one is an older one. I think the last one I bought was like 2018 or 19. So I did get a 2023. My gosh, everybody's texting and calling. I mean, what the muck? Did get a new Atlas, y'all. I don't care what anybody says.
You have a text message.
Y'all should keep a road atlas on your truck. Keep a road atlas on your truck, y'all. Every truck driver needs to have them, because I'm actually been looking at this because of the route I've got to take on this next one. There's one route that I can go this way from Suffolk, Virginia up to Yonkers, New York, where I can take this way and I can avoid Richmond, DC, and Baltimore, or I could go that way and hit every one of those. I'd rather go this way if I can legally. So you got to look at that stuff. So an atlas helps, y'all. Truck drivers, keep an atlas on your truck. But yeah, y'all, we're going to go outside. We're going to wire this bad boy in. I've got to cut the old one out. I do keep solder heat shrink connectors and a heat gun, all this stuff on the truck, wire cutters, lots of tools on my truck. So I'm going to go out and get the tools, and we're going to change this out, y'all. Stay tuned, I'll be right back. All right, everybody, I am back, y'all. I'm here waiting in line to unload. They said one of these trucks have been here for over 3 hours waiting to unload. Another one's in front of him, and they tell me that the tank's at a high level, so I could possibly be here for 7 hours. Last time I was here for 5 hours, and there was nobody in front of me. So I could be here for quite a while. So what do? When you're sitting here, you got a truck there to unload, a truck in front of you, you fix your light out. So like I said, this light here's out. So I've got all my tools I need. I've got my screwdriver, hammer drill driver. I've got a heat gun. We got to pull this light out. Cutters, strippers, blade, light tester. We've got heat shrinks. We've got another heat shrink, and we have the light itself. All the tools we need, but we have to cut the tie straps here off, and we're going to have to strap it in right here. Freaking solder heat shrink it in on the wires here, run through there. So we've got to get all this set up. So we'll get these cut off, and then I'm going to wire test it just to be on the safe side, to make sure with the light tester. to make sure it's not the light itself. It could be one of the freaking wires in here that's bad and not the light. So we'll test that just to be on the safe side. First thing I'll do, we're gonna cut this tie strap off. When you're in someone else's parking lot, y'all, and you do stuff like this, pick up your freaking trash. Don't leave your trash laying in the parking lot here, because that's just rude, nasty, and it's just uncouth in my opinion. But hey, that's just my opinion. Okay, so we know on these wires here, universal, when you have stuff like this, black is always your marker, white is always your ground, red is always your extra trigger like brake light, turn signal, stuff like that. And of course, you see on here, the white actually has a nut on here, or the eyelet, so you can put into a ground. Well, there's no ground here, so I always connect the wires here. So what I'm gonna do, I know this is actually grounded because it's grounded to the truck. So we'll actually put our light tester, you can always push it in one of the prongs. I don't know if you can see it, but it's blinking for the turn signal. Now we'll come over to the marker light itself. Let's see, found a way to get it pushed in there, and we are getting power. So now I'll come down further down here in the wire just to make sure. Because where the connector is, it was working just fine. So we'll come down here in the wire, push it through the wire, and we're getting power. So we know it is the light itself that's bad. So that kind of sums it up. Yes, we need to replace the freaking light itself. The light is bad. So that's one way you can test. So we'll just freaking cut these off one at a time, because you don't want to cut the ground and the positive together, because then you can short stuff out. So there we go. Now I've got this. I don't need to show you, but I just zit these two screws and then the light comes out. There we go, and we've got the old light out. So now I'm gonna go ahead. We don't need this eyelet because the eyelet's not gonna be on it. Go ahead and strip the wires. It's not gonna hurt to go ahead and strip the wires. Go ahead and strip your wires here. Alright, now we know white's white. Now we'll just touch the marker, which wasn't working before, and the other light. We touch it, and as y'all can see, it is working, so it was the light itself. So we know that's good. So now what we can do, push these through. Alright, we'll get all of our wires through. Got the light mounted back in. We'll screw that in. We're good to go. Now I keep solder heat shrink connectors on my truck. We're also going to use this to go over the whole thing. After I do them individually, then we'll do them, I'll put them over this side. Once I do them individually, then we'll do them, totally. And and go over all of them. I try to help seal it, keep water out of it. But we'll get my little ground here. We'll hurry up and hit the ground. Got the ground in. Twist tie these together. Pull the heat shrink over it. Good to go. Move on to the next one here. Slap that through. Come over to the red, Twist those together, seal them up. All right, we hit the next one here. Twist tie them together. Pull it so that the solder is up over the wires. That way when you go to heat shrink it, you know, you're melting that solder right on top of the wires where they're at, so it seals it a nice good tight hold on them. We'll pull this heat shrink up here. Takes a minute for the battery heat gun to actually get warm, but once it does a good job. And she's sealing them up nice and tight. Alright everybody, and as you can see, now we have her working. Now we've got our marker light and our blinker. So all my lights are working as they should, and yes, I do need, of course I don't have my blinkers on that side, just on this side. So she is working. But this is what you do, y'all. If you're here and you've got time, as you can see, I've got time to work on it because I can't get in and unload. Why not go ahead and do things on your truck? That way, if I get stopped by DOT, I'm good to go. I got to worry about saying, well, you got a light out. I just took care of it while I'm sitting here waiting in line to unload. Kill two birds with one stone, y'all. Use your time wisely as owner operators. Anyway, y'all, hope everybody enjoyed the video. Y'all stay tuned for another video. We'll catch you on this one, y'all. Peace out.
Yeah, she's got some nice long hair, and you know that she's a bad chick. All the boys stare, can't help it, it's a habit. Clothes that she wears, short skirt and a jacket.